Wrong intro, but we are live.
I liked it, man. That looked amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna ask, did you do a whole new intro? This looks great.
That was actually my 15 minutes with Fire Chicken intro. Because I did one the other day and I put that as the intro and I wasn't paying attention to details. So yeah, it's whatever.
It looks great, man. Hey,
I'll probably get in trouble for copyrighted music or something.
I'm sure you know how it is out there, bro.
Yeah, and I'm tired of dealing with that. It's kind of it's a tough one because people want to make music for us, but they want to license their music so they make money off it. But then when they go do that, then whoever publishes the music comes after the people using the music, which is who they made it for. So, I mean, ever since the beginning, any song that's been made for us, it's been on a streaming platform, we can't use as much as we want. We have to be pretty careful with it. So
is it like the platform that comes after you, or is it the artist?
It's like whoever published it. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Yeah. What's up? Hi, Fire Chicken. Hi. F YouTube. I mean, YouTube's kind of a necessity, so it is what it is. But yeah, Nate, how you been?
Man, I've been busy. Much like yourself. I mean, I know that you've been traveling, doing all this big time celebrity stuff, which I love seeing, by the way. Love seeing the scrapyard grow and all that. I've just been at the gym, Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu. I implemented a kids program. We're trying to get off the ground. That's going okay. We've also been doing competition classes, early bird classes. 4 out of the 7 days a week, I'm there twice a day. 2 of those days, I'm there 3 times a day. Yeah, man, it's just nonstop. We're getting these guys ready to go. We're about ready to kick off our competition season. Got a couple guys with some events coming up. So yeah, I've just been focusing a lot of my time at the gym, trying to build up the program and really get things off the ground, man. But hey, how about you? I noticed that you went to New York. How did that go?
New York. First time going to New York. It was a great trip. We weren't really supposed to go there in the beginning. It was supposed to be the final interview of the Scrapyard documentary. And Generation Iron was like, hey, we're going to come to you. And I said, well, why don't you have us go there? Because we've never seen New York. And so we did. Jumped on a plane. We flew on over there. We got there, what was it, Thursday? Was it Thursday late or Friday late? Friday. We got there Friday, a little bit later. Every time you head on over to the East Coast, you're dealing with the time change of 3 hours. So we got there. I think we got to our hotel about 8 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to hang out with anybody? Get to meet anybody famous?
Couple people. So the first night we were there, we met up with Scrapyard fighter Bada Boom.
Oh yeah. Hey, shout out Bada Boom, my old rival. Yeah.
Yes, I forgot. So she came from Jersey. She came out from Jersey, and we just kind of went to Times Square. We went up on like a rooftop bar, had a drink, just talked. She told us a little bit about her movie she was making that was coming up, and she's got some stuff going on, which is really cool. I actually got to see the movie. It's not out yet, so you're gonna want to check that out. It's like a like a horror movie, I
I was
guess.
gonna say I've seen little clippets of it, like, on Instagram where
Oh,
they put out, like, little reels, and I think I know that she's into, like, that horror movie stuff, which is freaking awesome, I think, man. There's always, like, a lot of blood and splatter and stuff like
yes.
that.
And
That's so cool.
they did a great job. Yeah, they did a great job as far as putting it together with production, and they were on like a time crunch where it was like a contest where they only had like 24 hours to completely start it from start to finish, or produce it.
Mhm.
And even had the cops over there
Oh,
because
that's
they
so
they didn't
cool,
know what was
man.
going on. They roll up this door. It's like a storage unit where they were doing it, and people are all covered in blood and everything.
I think that's a clip I saw. I was like, "Oh my," because when they put it out, you didn't know it was like scripted or anything. So I was like, "Oh,
Right.
here they got hit by law enforcement. Watch out." That's
Yeah.
really cool, man.
So it was cool. She took her time to meet up with us. We uh, let me answer this one really quick. So
Yeah,
we love having people that are experienced come out and fight, but we do not give title shots to people on their first fight.
yeah.
So they're
Especially
earned.
self-proclaimed level 5 street fighters.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, we'll come out, we'll get you a match, and then if we feel like, you know, giving you a title shot after that, then maybe it can happen. Sega Genesis or Nintendo 64. Man, look, those are two different
Ooh.
generations. You got to get your generations on level because you had the NES, and then you had the SNES, which was parallel to the Genesis. Then you had the PlayStation, which was parallel to the N64. So if we're talking, I would probably go with the N64. And Ocarina of Time, had Mario, GoldenEye, had some real
Mhm. I think
classics.
they were, like, the originals for, like, that 3D games too. It's like the
Yes.
N64, and, they had, Mario Kart, and that's what really took that takes my vote. I loved Mario Kart on the
Hmm.
N64. That was a legendary game.
Yeah. For sure. They also had Super Smash Bros,
Oh,
which
yeah,
was
Smash Bros. That was a great
the
one.
yep, yep. Was the Gamecast? I think you mean Dreamcast is the best system ever. Dreamcast was a weird one. It had some great games, but I'm gonna need you to all hit the like button. I like that one, Jay.
I like that. Thank you, Jay. Heck yeah. Quick reminder. What about
Yeah.
that GameCube? I think they had that DJ
Oh,
Death Jam. Man, that was a
dude,
solid game, bro.
the
I'd spend
GameCube
hours
was
playing that
solid.
game. Right?
Yeah, that had trying to think of what main ones I played on that. Soul Calibur 2, because it had Link in it. Whatever system you played, that one had a different character in it. So like the PlayStation had a guy from Tekken in it. I think it was Tekken. And then the Xbox had Spawn in it. And then
Oh yeah.
the GameCube version, that one that one had Link in it. And it was like Link from Ocarina of Time. So it
NFL
was
Street was
legit.
what's up too. Yeah. They had a lot of the NFL Blitz was a good one too. If you played that one, they had career mode on that. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, man, I really could talk video games for hours on end. I really could. It's been a big part of my life growing up. Um, kind of playing a little bit of Fallout stuff right now.
Hey, that's the what is they got the Sasquatch season, right? That's out
um,
right now.
the Observer, yes. I mean, I kind of agree. Don't let anything distract you from important stuff that is still there. And nobody's ever going to forget
Mm-mm.
about that, no matter what goes on. So we're not distracted. We know it's there, and we want to see. We want to see the we want to see we want to see the law go into effect with all that
Mhm. We
stuff.
wanna see real
I
justice
I want
happen
to
for
I want to
sure,
see.
man.
Yeah, I want to see. Doesn't matter who. I don't
Mhm.
care. Like I want to see. You know. Do you guys do song requests? I'm not.
Sometimes,
I'm not
man.
gonna. I'm not gonna get into karaoke. You know, that would probably take a few drinks, and I ain't drinking tonight. So
Hey, depending on how this podcast goes, we'll see, guys. You
right,
know, we'll see. We may have to
yeah.
start doing stuff like that. Oh,
Um,
man.
that's so the New York thing. You know, we were
Mhm.
there for the documentary. You asked, "Hey, did you meet any famous people?" I
Yes,
kind of
sir.
covered. You know, Friday night, Saturday. So Generation Iron. Look, Vlad. He's a producer, movies, documentaries, all that stuff. Um, we met up with him. We did the final interview, covered a lot of stuff. He asked a lot of really tough questions.
Mhm.
We, I felt comfortable answering them. You know, it was all truth. It was all stuff I have to back up what I was talking about. And the interview went great. You know, he hooked us up with a couple shirts and a backpack and stuff, and got some pictures. And we walked around New York a little bit with him, and
Mhm.
got some, you know, like footage of that happening and everything. But yeah, documentary coming soon.
Yeah.
He says we should have a release date by April. So they're going to probably be putting it together, giving us giving me the draft of it, telling me what I like and what I don't like, or asking me what I like, what I don't like. I give it back to him. He's going to say, okay, we're going to drop it on this date. That's going to give us enough time to advertise. Because look,
Mhm.
this will be on Prime Video, but we want to give adequate time to hype it up, count it down, and we want to do a live premiere in Gig Harbor. This is something I'm set on, and I want it to be a free experience for people. Now there will be donations possible if
Mhm.
because I'm going to be renting the theater, which is IMAX. It's going to be very expensive. If people want to chip in and help with the rental costs of the theater, you know, we would love that. So we will, as we get closer to that, we'll kind of take donations, and we'll have donations and that kind of stuff like on the event itself. But we plan on documenting the whole documentary premiere. Yeah, actually, a lot of people are going to watch this.
I think
But
you'd be
hey,
surprised, buddy.
yeah, let me know when you got your own documentary coming out.
You got anything coming out.
Right.
Jeez, settle down there, pal.
Oh shit.
I
So
love the trolls
I
sometimes,
know
man. You gotta give them their little 15 minutes.
nobody in life that's doing more than you is going to talk that way to you. It's
It's so
always the
true.
people that aren't doing nothing.
Mhm. So true.
So we're really hyped about it. We're going to document the whole documentary premiere. We're going to try to get some of the people that are in the documentary to come out to be part of it. I'm not going to spoil who's going to be in the documentary, but there's a few famous people in there
Mhm.
that are going to be fun to watch and hear their full interviews that I haven't even heard. So the
Yeah.
documentary is going to be about the birth of the scrapyard, the history, how it all came to be. It's going to focus in on a few of the fighters' personal lives, why they fight, what they do on a daily, and then it's going to, you know, show like how we've progressed and grown over the years, and talk about like what's in the future for us. So
Mhm.
you're going to get really to see behind the scenes. You're going to get a chance to see some never before seen footage, some interviews by some famous people. It's going to have a lot of good content in it. So
Mm. And
and
I
as
can't wait for it to come out because I mean, I've been dying for the community to see some of the behind the scenes stuff that happens over at the scrapyard. I think that that's something that you kind of miss or that gets overlooked because I mean, the channel's a lot about like the fighters, and I'm glad that you make it about the fighters. But I think that there's so much more to the community that's being exposed in those, couple minutes that people get to see here and there. So I can't wait for this.
yeah, same here. It's been a long process over a year of building for the release of this thing, and I'm just really excited that we can get, you know, 300 people together to premiere it and show it to everybody. So uh, yeah, you know, I'm really excited that the world outside of just YouTube is going to see this documentary. Because look, I mean, it's one thing to put out like a piece on YouTube for everybody to see, and the people that are routinely on there going through the algorithm and all that, they might see it, they might not. That's cool, but but with this, it's going to be seen by so many different people on so many different like different countries and
Mm-hmm.
on a platform that, you know, some people don't even go on YouTube. You know, it's
Yeah.
YouTube is not like the end all be all. And I know that with this company that we're working with for the documentary Generation Iron, they put out good documentaries. They get seen by a lot of people. They have a number of documentaries currently on Prime Video, so you can go check out Generation Iron. Look up The Hurt Business. That's a good
Mm-hmm.
one. You
That's
want to
a
see kind of
solid
an
one.
idea of like how they're going to put it together. I think they've had people like Kevin Costner and Mickey Rourke do some of their commentary or their narration on you know, for documentaries. So it's a legit company. It's going to be a legit documentary. It's professionally put together. It's gonna be great. And I mean, like I said, you know, there are a lot of people out there that do want to see uh is that predator poachers?
Is
Yeah, it
it?
is. What's up, Sam
Hey,
Squad?
what's up, buddy? Hey, thank you guys for all that you guys do.
Yes, not all
Fantastic work,
heroes wear
guys.
capes. You
Fantastic
should
work.
you
Love
should
that.
wear a cape when you catch predators. I think it'd be good.
Be a nice little Halloween. What is it? Episode.
Dude,
God.
if they dressed up like and knocked on somebody's door and were like trick or treat motherfucker.
Oh man, that
Oh
stuff,
geez.
man. That's oh yeah. You get what they do, man. Not to sidetrack too much, but what these guys do, it's really is a community service and
Yeah.
bringing community awareness to such a I don't know, taboo subject, I guess. Yeah, my hats off to you guys. If there's any way you know, we can help, please let us know, guys, because I would love to get involved for
I
sure.
don't
So
think
great stuff.
there's anybody that could be against like what you guys do. Well,
Mhm.
okay, there's
Those
probably a few
guys,
people that
yeah.
are really against it.
Hmm, yeah.
Um, you know, they're the ones that walked into the kitchen when Chris Hansen was sitting in there on the
Yeah,
bar
those guys
stool.
aren't with it for
Those
sure.
people did not like what he was doing. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, if people are against what you're doing, then you might want to check their backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I bet you do get hate, brother, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
you know, whoever's hating on you guys, those are the people you guys are after. That's the way I look at it.
And you guys
So,
aren't even doing it like negligently or violently or anything like you guys are
mm-mm,
doing it the right way, which is cool.
I think
So
so
if you
too.
guys didn't know, predator poachers, they basically um catch predators, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
mean the alien ones.
Mm-hmm.
They catch
The
the
real ones.
the real ones that need to
Mm-hmm.
be off the streets. So um we appreciate you guys. Anyway, back to New York.
Yeah.
So I know it's
Back to New
taking a
York. Yeah.
while.
Nice
Sometimes
little
story time takes a little while, but anyway, so when we were done with the documentary, I met up with Chiseled Adonis. So if you guys aren't familiar with
oh.
Chiseled Adonis, look him up on YouTube. He's got almost 1 million subscribers, and I've known that he lives in New York for quite a while. We were actually in Manhattan, so we were like dead center New York. Um, but he met up with us. We went out and we did some stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was cool meeting up with Chisel. This is the third time that I've hung out with him. So
Mm. Possibly one of the best commentators slash voiceovers out there, man. I love his content. He's super funny. I think he's really creative, and yeah, the commentary he did for that event what was it, the anniversary event
yeah,
this past year. Man, he spoke for a good what 6 to 8 hours nonstop. The guy's amazing. So I'm glad you got
Chiseled
to hang out with him
Adonis.
too.
Like chances are you've actually seen his stuff. You just didn't know who it was. Um, I've actually seen his stuff pop up on WWE before. So WrestleMania
Okay.
last year, they were given a highlight reels of WrestleMania, and he was doing commentary, live commentary on it, and the WWE used him reacting to something that happened in WWE, and so I'm just sitting there watching like WrestleMania with my kid, and it's like all of a sudden I see Chiseled Adonis. I'm like, hey, he's been to our house, like we've met him.
Is it?
He's like,
It's like surreal, isn't it? A little bit, I would
yeah.
assume. Yeah,
And
it's
I get that all
crazy.
the time. Like I'm watching wrestling with my kid and I'm like, oh, that guy follows us. That girl follows us, on Instagram. Like that, that really to me kind of, I don't know, like when I get like a follow from somebody, it's cool, but then I don't really realize like how big it is until like I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wow, I'm seeing them on Raw or this or that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That ripple effect, man, and you don't know how many lives that you're touching in doing this. And
you don't know who's seeing your stuff when you fight at the scrapyard. And man,
mm-hmm.
if you guys knew all the people that like really followed us or have even liked our stuff, Lil Uzi Vert, I mean, I saw him like our stuff. Rob Van Dam, the wrestler, likes our stuff. Shaq follows us. Um, Bronson Reed was
Mm-hmm.
he's liked our stuff. Mario Lopez likes our stuff all the time.
Shane Gillis, Matt
Shane Gillis
McCusker, those
likes our
guys.
stuff. I think he follows us. Yeah, he follows us too.
Mm-hmm. Shout
Um,
out to the dogs.
yeah, yeah. There's a whole list. Matt Barnes, former NBA. I mean, look here. Um,
Mm.
I had like all of them wrote down because I was trying to let somebody know. Let's see. Might be this one.
Lots of pro wrestlers.
Yeah.
Making that. Pro
Yep.
fighters, actors. I
Lots of
mean,
UFC fighters.
UFC fighters for shout out to uh John Dotson, John and Chelsea Dotson. They followed Scrapyard. They were on one of our shows. Mighty Mouse, he follows it. He's been out to the Scrapyard.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder Boy, he's been on one of your
Wonder Boy
previous
follows us. Yep.
episodes. Like,
Kentucky Ballistics.
there you
Scott
go.
follows us on there. Let me see. There was somebody else too that
Which, again, gives you more reason as a competitor to want to come out and compete at the scrapyard, because I mean, guys that are at these really high levels of this sport, they're watching and they may not be able to see you at some local amateur event. They don't have their eyes on that, but they have their eyes on this channel here that has millions plus subscribers now. And yeah, man, it's a great way to kind of get some of that notoriety and really get your name out there, guys.
Jillian Robertson also. She's ranked, I think, 5th right now in the UFC.
Mm.
Who else? We had Joaquin
Yeah,
Buckley.
Joaquin Buckley. Yeah, him
Yep.
too.
Platinum Mike Perry follows us.
Mhm.
Shoot, I mean, I could just go on, and it's really cool that they liked our content enough that they hit that follow button.
Mhm. Yes,
So,
War Spawn MMA. Yes, we are based out of Washington. Yes,
oh,
indeed. Come
wait,
check us
was
out.
thinking fighting in the West Coast yard, but I want to check. So we aren't affiliated with the West Coast or Street Beefs in any way anymore. And um I would advise against going there personally.
Yeah.
Now look, I'm being real with you on this. They have no medical staff, nothing like that. They're not operating legally. Um,
Plus, you're out in
we
the desert in the
Plus you're out in the
sand.
desert. Look, so with us, we got 3 nurses on site. You get pre and post checkouts. We have a matchmaking system. We weigh our fighters. We try to do our best. So I'm just saying, like,
Experienced refs.
oh, and their cage is made out of pieces of wood with
Plywood.
nails sticking out of it. When
Mhm.
we took fighters out there to fight, one of our fighters went through their cage, which was made out of wood. He could have got a board stuck through his arm. I mean, super shady.
Yeah, and with no medical staff on hand, I mean, staff is eminent, guys. So, just saying, make your decisions wisely.
Not,
you know.
I'm sure there's backyard fight orgs out there that are doing the right thing, but you know, I've been to two outside of us. I've been to, the main Street Beefs and Street Beefs West Coast, and I can tell you, uh, it ain't the same as the scrapyard. And you can talk to anybody. Like, so Nate here, he is a coach out at Columbia River Jiu Jitsu, and he
Mhm.
trusts us enough to bring his fighters out here, as well as a number of other coaches from the Pacific Northwest do bring their fighters out here because they know we treat people right
Mhm.
and that we pixels to projects.
Mhm.
Ooh, hey, what's up? You don't make video games by any chance, do you?
If you do, hit us up.
Please, I got some
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah.
um,
More than that too, like you were saying, I originally started bringing my guys out because of the safety. It's not just the community so welcoming, but the fact that you take fighter safety as a priority. And
yes.
I personally feel that the matchmaking is, as fair as can be, man. I
Mhm.
mean, for what we're getting, there's that level system is 100% of what it should be. Of course, you get guys come in, they sandbag every once in a
It's
while,
going to
but as
happen
soon
in
as they're
amateurs
caught,
too,
anywhere.
anywhere.
Yeah, I just
So,
love it about the scrapyard. When you see that, they bump that guy up. He doesn't
yeah,
get to sit there and sandbag like you would see at other amateur events. Sometimes you'll get a guy in there, especially if he's a part of the gym that hosts the event and they're trying
yeah.
to prop up a fighter or something like that. You can get to some weird things, but at the scrapyard, no, man, they really prioritize experience and matching up people with their level. And
So
that's
levels,
amazing.
levels are what we do out at the scrapyard. We rate an individual from 0 to 5. 5 would be like if somebody was pro level, but not yet a pro.
Mhm.
We would rate them a 5. A 4 could be an amateur belt holder. A 3 would be somebody who has competed on an amateur level. A 2 is somebody that is training in a gym, getting some like real experience from a coach who's make correcting their mistakes and all that stuff. A 1 is somebody that self-taught, trains in the garage, maybe gets together with friends. They got like a fight group, that kind of thing. And a 0 is just somebody that's like, hey,
You just
I
want to
want to
come
put some
out.
gloves on and fight somebody.
Yeah.
I fought in the street, like we'll put you as a 0.
Mhm.
If you're feeling real spicy, we can put you down as a 1. But
Mhm.
we want people to come back. And if we give somebody a bad experience, meaning if we were to intentionally set them up, then why they would never want to come back. And we don't want that. I want fair matchups so people like to come back.
Mhm.
And then again with the precautions we take and the rule sets that we have and the medical checkups that we do ahead of time, it's on a higher level than amateur. A lot of amateur fights are. When I fought amateur, and I think that's one reason why I come from a background of amateur fighting, I wanted to do it at least as good as them, but better. And I can definitely say that what we put together out there, our matchmakers and everything, we're doing it better. Okay. It's a smoker show, but you know what? You can get a lot of attention. You can get a lot of people seeing what you do, and you can get taken care of. So
Yeah, and I agree with the comment here. Fair matchups make way better videos too, and I couldn't
mhm,
agree more, man. I mean, nobody wants to see a one-sided video all the time. Sometimes that
right.
that will happen. A guy comes out, they have a dominant performance. That's always great to see. But if it's consistently like that, then yeah, it's going to get a lot of negativity, and the scrapyard doesn't have that issue. Like I said, we're really known for putting together solid matches.
And
And
don't get me
yeah, that's
wrong, there's
awesome.
people that come out there and they're like, "Well, can I fight lights out?" And he comes to every event. He is
Mhm.
our champion. He's got over 65 fights. But some
Mhm.
people are just like, "Oh, I've seen him fight. I could beat him." It's like, well, you know what? If you want to fight him, then that's cool. You already know what he can do, you
Mhm.
know. Does Solo have a matchup scheduled? I didn't see Solo sign up.
I didn't see him sign up for this one either.
But anyway, there are some people that come out there that want to really test themselves. Now, if it happens and they get their ass knocked out, we kind of evaluate for the next time. We're like, hey, look, sometimes this doesn't go over very well with the fighter, but we're like, look, you put yourself as a 5. How about we back it down to a 2?
Mhm.
And they might get really offended, but the point isn't to. The point is to keep them
Fighter
gaining
safety.
experience and coming back. And we don't want to see people get knocked out. We don't want that. I don't care if it makes for more views. Like
Mhm.
that's not important to me.
Yeah, I want it to be organic.
Yep.
That's how people improve. Yeah, would you say it's the same across the board? It's like that, or beef matches maybe a little bit different. Like, is there
Beef,
a leveling system to a beef match?
there isn't really, but this okay, look, if you're gonna get into an argument with somebody bigger than you or somebody more experienced with you, you know, your mouth, you ultimately have to back up what you say, and you can't be using like, well, he's way bigger than me. I'm not going to fight him. But why are you running your mouth against somebody bigger than you? Like
Hmm.
get in there and handle it. Um, that's just a problem sometimes because you got to face up for those consequences when you do them in the whether it's in the Facebook group or whether it's in somebody's DMs or whatever. Like if I get contacted and they're like, "Hey, this guy's sending this stuff to me," I'm like, "Well, let's
You're
see if
gonna
they'll
have to
do it."
stand on
And
it. Yeah.
yep,
Yeah, man. So, getting a little bit back to what we were talking about earlier, we had the wrestling of you had a wrestling event that you went to? Is
I
that
went
correct?
to so I went to a couple here in the last week. So last night I went to Northwest Pro, which look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Give them a follow. They're like a local professional wrestling group.
Mhm.
I've known JD for years. He hasn't been out to the scrapyard yet. I'm trying to get him to come out, but I'm also trying to get him to have a couple of his people do like a hardcore match. And this is something else too, guys. Like we try to accommodate people of all different types of styles. So, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Um, if it's a suit of armor match, hey, we'll let it happen.
Mhm.
You guys got your own referees, you got your own rule set. We'll let it happen. If it's, um, you know, Frankie versus 5 women, you know, we can let it happen as long as we're fairly confident nobody's going to get hurt super bad.
Mhm.
If it's maybe if it was a professional wrestling hardcore match, Stone Cold Ray Austin was up.
What's up, bro?
Maybe like a WWE style hardcore wrestling match. Like it's something that we can accommodate. So we're up to try different things.
Mhm.
Up Pacific Ocean.
I think that's awesome, man. Like I said, the fact that the scrapyard could accommodate so many different interests in one event is it just again kind of sheds some light on how unique the community is. Because we may have there is a lot of crossover from professional wrestling to MMA or combat sports. And we may have some individuals that show up to the event that may one day want to become a professional wrestler, and they can
Mm-hmm.
make those kind of connections, and networking opportunities are there, and kind of give them a route to take to get to those goals. And I hope that when the documentary's out and everything, it kind of sheds some light on that aspect too of the community, that it is about networking. It's about meeting
Mm-hmm.
guys, like-minded individuals, and finding training partners, finding gyms to go to. I mean, you've hooked us up with a lot of guys, that competed at the event, but they didn't have anywhere to train, and they live in the Vancouver area. So we've invited them into the gym and made them a part of our team. And now they're active competitors. They're working on pursuing their future goals. And some of them are wanting to be like pro fighters one day and stuff like that. So, I mean, just that initial connection, you never know if that didn't happen, it may have swayed them to go do something else completely. So
Well,
providing these opportunities, it's huge for these guys.
we got one of your guys coming out this event to do something that we've never had done at the scrapyard before.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, well, let's talk about it really quick. So, we're trying something new, people. We're trying. It's an idea that I came up with a long time ago. It was back when Jay Gotham was around, and it was a scrap battle, and essentially what it is it's a rap battle where you get a scrap too. Okay,
How does that?
so
How do we work that out? I'm curious.
okay, so hold on, I'm putting somebody in a timeout for spamming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Santavo messaged me and said, "Hey, I want to do a rap battle." Okay, he's still spamming.
How does that even work?
Sorry.
Come on, dog.
He hit me up and was like, "Hey, I want to do kind of a, a scrap battle with this individual," and so we kind of decided on the rules for it because we weren't really sure. Like we talked about stuff like this in the past, but we didn't really have any concrete idea on how we wanted to do it. And so what we kind of came up with was, all right, we don't want it to be more heavily focused on the rap battle than the boxing, and we don't want it to be more heavily focused on the boxing than the rap. We want it to be mutual. Okay. And one thing that kind of stuck out to me was somebody that's a rapper, they might not be necessarily a boxer too.
Mm-hmm.
So when people come out here for fights, it's 3 2-minute rounds, and those can be tough. If
2
you're
minutes is a
not,
long time.
it is, it is, and if you're not a boxer, that can be really rough. So here's what we thought. Okay, we make them 1-minute rounds, so more action, more so you can rely on no experience. I think with a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that the longer a round is, the more experienced you are, the easier it's going to be for you to conserve energy and pick your opponent apart, counter, and do all that stuff. But with a minute, as we saw with the iShow speed stuff, you don't have any time. It's like, no, we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And an 8 count can last 20 seconds, by the time they stop you and do the 8 count and do all that. What's up to Compton Files? So, listen, you might want to listen to this to Compton Files. We're doing scrap battle. We're doing a scrap battle at this next event.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted it to be pretty fair. So what we figured was, all right, we do 3 rounds for the rap battle, and then we do 3 rounds for the boxing. But the boxing is only going to be 1-minute rounds. And if you win the scrap battle, but you don't win the boxing, then it's a draw.
Okay.
So you basically get 1 point for the scrap battle, and you get 1 point for the boxing. Unless we want to do individual, like what we'll do is we'll count a winner of the rap battle based on the 3 rounds, and that'll probably be crowd, right?
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah, that's how we
Yeah.
kind of determine who's winning and whatnot when it comes to the
So
rap.
you do your rap battle first, meaning these 2 people are going to insult each other. Very,
get the
very.
fight.
They're gonna hype up their own fight.
Yeah,
They're gonna go back and forth for 3 rounds. They're gonna hype it up, and then they're gonna go in and they're gonna box each other right after that.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I like the idea of it, honestly, because I've seen some of these rap battles happen before, and they get pretty heated. And I've always wondered, like,
What would happen if we fought each other?
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're gonna show you guys here at this next event. That's awesome.
To Compton, could you talk to Greaves about this? If we got him out here to do a scrap battle, get him to go against another, like, purely rapper. That way there's no boxing element involved. Okay, they're both green on boxing, so you don't have to worry about, like, oh man, this guy's got 60 fights, or this guy knows how to box. No, these guys are going to get in here and throw gloves after the rap battle. And you know what? Whoever wins wins. So that's something that we can do to keep it fair. Like we could definitely got to look at the matchmaking on that. But I know he's on the road. I was going to go see his show at the Crocodile on the 28th, but I was in New York, so I wasn't able to make it. But I'm really like appreciate you introducing me to him. I really do support uh, local artists and local businesses and all that. I would honestly like to see Travis Thompson come out and do a scrap battle. Yeah.
Who knows, man? This thing could really take off. I think rappers that are beefing right now, 50 Cent and Ti, maybe we'll get them out here too, man. A little back and forth, and then put some gloves on. That'd be awesome.
I think I might have like my media team cover this a little bit. You know, it's not going to be the same format that I use for the fight videos. It's going to have its own format. It's going to come together different. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be something different.
Hey, we even have Violent J and the Unemployed rapper on the media team.
Juggalo
Unemployed,
J, not Violent. You can't call him Violent
sorry,
J.
My fault. Juggalo J, my bad, buddy. But the Unemployed rapper, he's also a artist and whatnot.
I would love to see those guys fight. What if we did like a tag team?
Let's do it. Let's do it. That's it. Tag 50, bro. That's what's up. Heck yeah, get him out here.
Yeah, so scrap battle, you're gonna see it this weekend. We got more Suits of Armor fights coming up in April. We got possibly some professional wrestling stuff. We were talking professional wrestling a little bit ago. I did go to WWE last week, Monday. So I actually met up with El Guanaco. He's
I saw him there. Heck yeah.
Yep, he's our former heavyweight boxing champion. But yeah, so I might be hitting up another WWE thing coming up here in the future. Might be some networking and stuff, but I don't want to. I'll talk about that after it happens because I don't want to jinx it. But
heck yeah,
that would be big.
You also have slap contest coming up, isn't that right?
Over in Vegas, Power Slap.
Yeah.
I'm going to Power Slap in April. So Joanna Wick, she's gonna be, a scrapyard fighter. She's had two scraps out here. She's from Australia. Beast. She's a beast. Yeah, she's a professional arm wrestler.
I think she did some powerlifting thing, like doing the cleans all over the place.
Yeah. But she got herself into Power Slap, and I'm gonna go see that live in Vegas, and I'm excited to be the second Power Slap I went to. I went to one back a couple years back, and I actually met Dana White. So who knows? Maybe I'll get to see him again this time. I don't know if he'll
have him out at the scrapyard too, man. That'd be awesome. I'm signing some future pro fighters.
Right?
Yeah. Hopefully you're able to run into Chelsea Dotson out there as well. She's into the Power Slap. John Dotson's wife, we had them on the show too. So that'd be really cool if you're able to hang out with them over there.
Yeah, so let me see here. Okay, yeah, it sounds like they're going to be there.
Oh, really?
Cool. Man, that's okay. That's
hey,
Nate, you really need to like.
I know. I need to get out there. I know.
Oh, that's this is going to be pretty crazy. So, yeah, I mean, just, a couple different people that follow us, Chelsea and John Dodson, UFC, Power Slap, BKFC
champion,
Ultimate
legend,
Fighter winner.
Yeah.
Man, like they're cool people.
So, and that's the thing too. When we spoke with them, man, they're so down to earth. I love that they're a couple that trains together. Me being in a relationship that also where my significant other, she trains with me. It's such a bonding thing, and I love seeing that they're able to do the same. They got the family involved. It's a beautiful thing. So big shout out to them, man.
Yep, for sure. So hoping we can all link up and hang out. That would be fun times. What else?
Shout out to Bustin' Nutting real quick. Congratulations.
Jesse, on your Power Slapper, right?
But yeah, former power slapper. He just did a car jujitsu match over in Dubai. So
Yes.
he was there for
Ooh,
that car jujitsu.
got out of there in time.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He got out of there pretty quick, actually. I think both of his matches are on YouTube. I was only able to find one. But
The
yeah,
viral one.
yeah, the
The
viral one,
viral one.
the
So
10
guys,
million
car jujitsu
views
is
one.
crazy. That's
Yeah, it is.
JT Tilley. He puts those on. Um let's see. How do we get some sponsorship? You email me, Rudy. Hey, Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
Scrapyardfighting@gmail.com. I have to link you up with my media partners, and we have to, go through sponsorship and all that kind of stuff and talking with them. So scrapyardfighting@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah,
But
Rudy.
yeah, JT Tilley, he was also the one that started slap fighting, which
Mm-hmm.
was like the one that brought it from Russia and everything. I had Tim Sylvia as one of the guys on there, and like yeah, I've talked to JT a few times, but he does that car jujitsu, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it
Um,
is. That seatbelt's a weapon, man.
yeah,
I've been watching a lot
there's
of these.
there's the seat belt, then there's the seat belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't the same
Yeah.
thing. So
No, it's not, man.
uh, yeah, shout out to Jesse. He's power slapper, scrapyard fighter, former pro fighter in MMA, and car jiu-jitsu practitioner now. So,
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
um, hey guys, let me think. Let me get your opinions on this, okay? So we do our monthly pay-per-view. It shows like our fights live on fight day. This is where people get together and sit in the chat and we have commentary and it's how you watch the fights live. It's $4.99 a month. Plus you get to see like our videos when we put them out early. Um, but here's what I was thinking: like we don't allow spectators at the scrapyard. We never have. It's not open to the public. But what if we what if we allowed two spectators a month? Two spectators a month that would basically could get their spots through that membership thing. So we do like a random drawing of people that are in that video. Um and yeah, and if you're able to make it out here, then you could see it live. I just want to know what you guys think about that.
Yeah, some like VIP passes out to the
Yeah.
scrapyard. You can see this in person, meet some of your favorite fighters, meet the community, get a real good insight of what we've been talking about and how close knit a community this is. Also, stop in and get some of this kava, man. Stop
Yeah.
at Cavocado and then check out the tap out tacos that we've been talking about. Those are amazing. Shout out to
Yeah,
Cava for that.
Avocado, they're a food vendor out at the scrapyard. So if you do make it out here, you can experience that firsthand.
Hmm.
Um, but hey, let's move on though. I We got a tournament coming up this month.
Yes, sir. We do. We do. Just a quick recap on the March 21st event. A new champion was crowned, and that kind of kicking off now the 145 tournament. For those of you that haven't seen the video, it's out now on YouTube. Chef versus Gilchrist.
Mhm.
Fantastic video to check out. The chef was able to pull that one off, and now he's sitting around waiting for the number one contender for this 145 boxing tournament. Currently, I
Yes,
believe we have 8 competitors signed up for it.
we do, and we would like two more as backups. So
Mm-hmm.
criteria is you have to have a fight in the scrapyard previously. You have to weigh between 135 and 150 pounds, and you have to commit to coming out and fighting for at least 3 months, which will be March, April, May. If you can do all those, and you can't be a former champion at the
Mm-hmm.
scrapyard. So we got 8. Do you want to mention them?
Sure. Yeah, I got Blue, Waka, Mr. Gilchrist, El Capitan,
Mm-hmm.
John Eds 33, what is this, Tandong? Is that right? Tandong, Spidey, and Map. I think that I haven't seen a couple of these guys compete. At least I can't remember right off the top of my head. But some of the notable guys on here, of course, is going to be Mr. Gilchrist, former champion. You know, he just lost that belt, so he's looking to regain that. He's going to be hungry coming out.
He's actually the exception on who was allowed to fight, because I said that if he were to lose that match with Chef, he would get to be in the tournament to get his belt back. So,
we already got comments in a lot of people would like to see that rematch. Another rematch that I'm looking forward to, if it's able to happen, is going to be Blue versus Mr. Gilchrist. They had a fantastic match fighting for that 145 title when Mr. Gilchrist was able to walk away with it. But if you watch that early match, I mean, that went back and forth. Both of them had some knockdowns in that match that I thought the other guy wasn't going to be able to get up, man. Especially that first knockdown by Blue, where he gave Mr. Gilchrist. When Gilchrist fell back right there, I thought it was a wrap, but he was able to get up and show some real fortitude. So looking forward to seeing Blue step back in there and compete. John Eds has been over at Columbia River a few times over the last few weeks. He's looking pretty sharp. He's getting his cardio up. He's going to be a hard one to deal with, because even though he's 145 pounds, the dude's like 6'1", so he's real tall, real lanky.
Well, he's not our tallest fighter.
He's not our tall. I was just getting to him. Yeah.
Oh, geez. Waka McCoy.
Man,
dude,
and you know
what is the guy, 7 foot tall?
at least, man, he has reached for age. I'm gonna change his name to Stretch Armstrong or something. And Waka had a really awesome display against his last match, even though it was a kickboxing match against Hitmonlee. Though, I mean, what an opponent!
Hitmonlee's a good fighter. You know,
yeah, he's not an easy guy to go against for sure. But Waka was really able to utilize that reach, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's been doing. I've been watching him a little bit on social media. I know that he's been really consistent in his training. He's been at the gym. So just with those couple matchups, just 4 of those guys, Spidey too. Spidey, shout out to him. He's one of these guys too that he's not scared to go against anybody. And when Spidey steps in the ring, he's going to show out. So,
hold on. I just wanted to read this comment really quick.
Yeah, please do.
Never mind. I can't read that.
Oh, you didn't want to read it out loud?
I can't read it.
I thought you were going to try. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then there's a couple other people. There's El Capitan, Map, and Tendong. And I'm probably saying all those wrong. But do you guys want to watch a fight right now?
Let's do it.
Hold on, this guy wants me to pin.
And this is gonna potentially be of one of the competitors that are going to be in the tournament. Is that right?
Yes, this is going to be El Capitan, and he's going to be in the tournament. So let's play his fight. This is not released yet, so you guys are the first. Enjoy.
Debut fight.
Kenneth Carter, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Clocks haven't met.
El Capitan, Everett, Washington.
Hey, this is fun. I seen this on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, I gotta come definitely get down.
Looking forward to this fight. It's definitely gonna be a lot better skill. So I'll get to show off my own skills too. So
may God be with him.
Shout out Squall. He's gonna be fighting too. Hopefully the Dominator gets a fight this time. And then shout out my brother, May Stanley. Shout out KJ and Peyton in my corner. So I'm just ready. I'll show off my skills this time. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? Fighter Chicken is back at the Scrapyard, a boxing match. And we've got a fighter traveling from out of state. I always love it when that happens. So just means anywhere that you're at, you can find your way out here, and you can scrap too. Shout out to all our sponsors. Check them out below in the description. Gentlemen, be safe and scrap hard.
Lights to center. How are we? All right, guys, we went over the rules. Fight hard, fight fair, listen to my instructions. Touch them up if you want. Fight your corners. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Let's scrap. Use that jab. Use that jab. You first. There you go. Yup. Come on. Stay calm in there. You're good. You're good. You're good. It's your pace. Get the energy. Come on. You got this. Get back up. Get up. Good job. Good job. Don't tiptoe. You've done this shit, boys. You've done this shit. Come on. Jab. All the way out here. Let's go. Know what to do. Slow. Come on, yeah. You see what he's doing. Keep going. Jab. Jab your way in. There you go. There you go. Clean break. Clean break. Clean break. Fight. Jab. Jab his face off.
Body, work it.
Defense. Defense. There you go. Nice. There you go. There you go. There you go. Clean break. You're good. Fight. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. We're relaxing there. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Keep going. Body shot. Light up. Clean break. Clean break. Fight.
30 seconds.
Come on, yeah. Rush it. Rush it.
Yeah.
Tie him up. Tie him up. Yeah, tie him up.
You got him. Light out.
Tie him up. Yeah. Good clean shot. Perfect. Perfect. Come on.
10 seconds.
Okay, left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time. Scrapyard boxing, round 2. Let's scrap.
Know what to do.
Up and down, up and down.
It's overwhelmed.
Overhead left, right.
Yup. There you go. Good point, yup.
Oh, you got him! There you go! What are you doing? Right out! Break! Clean break! Clean break! Clean break! Left side! Yeah! Come on,
You're good.
that ain't nothing. Come on. Hey, that ain't nothing. Slow. Slow. Come on. Up that wall. Come on.
Yeah.
Punch, punch, punch.
Hands up, hands up.
Clean, clean, clean. That overhand left. Follow it up.
Come on. Yeah.
Come on, man. Clean break, clean break, clean break. Fight.
Got it.
Go, keep coming.
Yeah, come on, go.
There you go, John.
Yeah.
Break. Clean break. Fight. Speed.
You got it.
The hand up. Come on. Right hand. His body's over the go.
Take the body.
There you go. Right there. He's tired. He's grunting, right? Break. Come on. Break. Tired. Come on. Let's go. Face off. Let's go.
30 seconds.
Upper jab. Upper jab.
30 seconds championship round. Come on.
Upper jab.
See, you're better.
Put his head down. Go. He's tired. Let's go, John. Get out that fence. Yeah. Hit him in the head. Let's go. Hey. Don't throw. Don't throw.
Don't go.
Hey, you got it.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
You're calm. You're calm. You're good.
5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah.
Nice job, boys. Keep them hands up. Scrapyard boxing, round 3. Let's scrap. Now. Slow. Come on. Get a hand up. Got that fence. Rotate it. Go. Break. Clean break. Go. And then go. Watch your hand. Wait! Look at you trying to act noxious. Come on, you got it. Break! Fight! Head down. He puts his head down, uppercut his ass.
Right there, let's go.
Keep
Jab.
going for him, jab.
First.
Jab, hit the body.
Look at him. All right.
He don't want it anymore, John. He doesn't want it.
Come on, yeah. Come on.
Keep going, Joe. Keep going. Keep going. Break.
Stop.
Fight.
Come on, you got it. Go.
You're good.
He's
Get him. Johnny, he just wants to shoot a straight left. He just wants to shoot a straight left. That's it.
Counter the straight left.
Overhand right. Overhand right.
right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, we're going. He's scared. He's overwhelmed. See?
There. Come on. Come on.
Hard.
30 seconds.
Got it. Last 30 seconds, John. You're gonna whoop his ass. Come on. All that fucking training. All that training. Come on. Go.
He wants that straight. Counter the straight.
Hold on. Let's go. You want it more. Head out. Break. Punch.
Fight, guys. Great fight. Awesome watching that.
Your winner by unanimous decision.
That was a good fight.
Not bad. Yeah, excellent debut, man. I really enjoyed those feints and level changing that he was throwing in that first round. Looked like he may have ran out a little bit of gas towards the end of the fight, which, as we know, cardio is so important, guys, especially at these lower levels. I mean, all throughout your whole career, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Especially at these lower levels. If you have more cardio than your opponent, you generally will have the advantage quite a bit. It's going to help with throwing more combinations. It looked like he had some pretty decent footwork though too, considering he was fighting against a left-handed opponent, and that can be really tough for orthodox fighters if they're not used to it. We all know it's that footwork, that foot game. You don't want to be inside. You don't want to have your foot inside. You want to control the outside. So I think he's going to be an excellent competitor for this tournament, man. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. It's going to be a great tournament, I think. So I'm excited to see that. Just an update. This podcast, we've been doing now for, I don't know, an hour or two. We're up to 60,000 views on it. So there's a lot of people watching. Appreciate everybody that's over in the comments section and behaving and contributing in a positive way to the conversation. So thank you all. So tournament. Did we have anything else? Did we want to?
I just want to do a quick little shout out, some returning faces we're going to be having at this next event, or at least guys that are signed up. We got Ready Rob coming out. Slim God, he's going to be there. Samaritan's making his way back.
Nope.
He's
out.
He's out. Never mind. He's not showing up. Kill Smiley's going to be there. Water potentially will be there. Stone Cold Austin looks like he's stepping back into the cage. Looking forward to that. Tay-Tay's going to be there. Chin Check. Soul's coming back. Soul's going to be there. Hopefully we can find him an opponent for this event. The kid JC, he's going to be there. What were you going to say?
Always also those show ups that don't tell us they're showing up. Hey, but you know what? If they're signing up to fight, we do just like to know ahead of time.
Definitely.
Hold on, we got a question here. If anybody knows of any a group of 4 tortas that can fight Frankie, hey, he says he'll pay for traveling expenses. So get on it, somebody. If you want a viral video, I mean that's what they're gonna make. So
yeah, come on, guys, let's go. Where are the tortas at? Come on.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to the kid JC. He's gonna be out there. Lucky Lefty's traveling from Canada to be at this next event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, looks like Short Temper is going to be making his way back in. I haven't seen him for a little while, so I'm looking forward to seeing him.
He is so close to being on the Wall of Fame.
Well, he's gonna accomplish that,
get
bro.
there. He's going to get there.
It's all about consistency.
It's about consistency because I've seen people that have more losses than wins get on the Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
So how bad do you want it?
There you go. And I think this kid, he definitely wants it because he's not only competing at the scrapyard, but he's also doing events outside the yard, which we love to see, guys. We love to see you guys go and expand and all that stuff. So, congrats to him. One competitor that's coming back or that signed up to come back that I'm really looking forward to seeing, and that's going to be our 170 boxing
Oh,
champion QP.
QP.
Signed up. He's gone through some stuff with the loss of his father and everything. So he's taking some time off, but he's ready to come back and rejoin the community. And yeah, man, we're really looking forward to having him back out there.
Yes,
and I know that
100%.
he's been working really hard, and I've been watching him on social media. So he's looking about as sharp as ever. So really looking forward to seeing him compete. And that's who I got for returning faces for this next event. So be sure that, again, guys, get your pay-per-view. It's only $4.99. What other? I don't even know what else is out there that you can get.
I mean, you can't even get a
$5
gallon of
anymore.
gas for $4.99 anymore.
Exactly, dude.
Like,
yeah, man. We may need. I don't know. You're very generous, man. I would just say that you're being very generous. But it's all for the community, man. And this is, again, guys. There's so much that goes into these events.
I appreciate you all. So.
I do have a couple pro fighter updates coming up. Some guys that competed at the yard that have gone on to be pros. We got Maliko Goon. Everybody remembers him, legend at the scrapyard. He's on his sorry, Malik. I don't know if it's his 5th or 6th pro match, but that's happening on May 16th at the Rogue Valley Rumble. Looking forward to seeing how he does. He trained under Jeremiah White over there. And yeah, man, big shout out to them. Also, Hummingbird, Hayden Allen. He was a big time boxer at the scrapyard a few years back, and he's gone on to be a professional boxer. He's competing on May 9th at the WFC. I think it's going to be at the Alani Casino. So yeah, that's happening.
What's his record at?
I think he's somewhere
he's at least 6-0.
He's at least 6-0 for sure, but I think he has quite a bit of matches under him now.
BoxRec says Maliko Goon is 5-0 as a professional fighter.
Okay, so it is going to be his 6th match coming up then.
Yes,
on May 16th. Tickets on sale now, guys. So be sure to get out there and help support our fellow scrapyard competitors, man. These guys are going on. They're doing great things. They're pros. Just expanding upon what it is that we're all trying to accomplish here. So it's amazing stuff.
And it looks like his Maliko Goon's next opponent is Jeremiah Sierra. Well, this is the March 26th one, and it looks like his opponent is 5-4. So he's got a tough opponent ahead of him. I'll send you the
send me that one, because I just saw the May 16th one. So he has one in March and then turn around and has one in May. I mean, Malik is staying active out there.
Yeah, man. I'll send it to you. This also shows all of his previous fights you can look at too. Let me see here.
And I know that he went down and he was doing a few matches down in Mexico and just cleaning up over there, man. It was freaking awesome to see.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right. I just sent it to you. So this is a link. It's a little hard to find because you have to know his real name.
Mm-hmm.
And once you figure that out, then yeah.
Okay.
But that's
I just got that. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll be
and
checking
then
that out
Terrifier, I'm sure he's probably itching to get into another fight. So he's 1-0 as a pro. And I gotta get back into connection with Jeremiah Robertson. Robert. It was his fight name was Jeremiah when he fought here. I know he's got at least 3 wins in pro MMA. He was 3-0. So unless he's fought since then, he's 3-0. So hey, you know what? It just shows what you can achieve once you've left the scrapyard.
Right. And we love supporting it, guys. Like I said, you come from a community that has your back, whether you're with us, whether you started with us and moved on or not. We still support you guys. You still come from a wonderful community, and it's as long as you didn't leave on bad terms or whatever, you have a full support of everybody here, man. And that's one of the things I love about the scrapyard too, is that it just doesn't stop when you stop coming to the scrapyard. Like, we support you guys in all your ventures. So
Not
pretty
very many
awesome.
people leave on bad terms, though. Let's be honest.
That's very
It's
true.
not very many.
Hmm. Let's see what else we got coming up. I have 3 fighters competing in the NWC. That's a Northwest Championship in Vancouver, Washington. That's happening April 4th. Austin Springer, he's a promoter, former Bellator UFC fighter. Yeah, we're going to be having the chef. He's going to be making his debut over there, along with his younger brother, King Solomon. 16 years old. He's going to be
Oh,
making
wow.
his debut in a kickboxing match against another 16-year-old. Freaking awesome. We're able to find him a match.
He's gonna, man, I've sparred that kid before. He's good.
That kid's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I can't wait till he's 18 so he can
Oh,
come out to the
man.
scrapyard.
Yeah, there's a few competitors out there that can wait, man,
Yep.
because this kid, he's going to be making a splash. Right mentality for the sport too. Like, he's a really hard worker. Another one that has a really great mentality when it comes to this is Bulldog Rob. He's one of our guys. He's been out. He competed at the scrapyard, I think, twice.
Okay, I
Last
remember.
year. Yeah, shorter guy. He's really been putting in the work over the last 4 months in the gym. He's there like 5-6 days a week, and he's just grinding, bro. So, really looking forward to having him come out and compete again here shortly. So yeah, a lot of good
Another
stuff.
one of your guys that I want you to get out again is Slav. So
Mhm.
I know that Baylor he knows that's his next opponent,
Mhm.
and I think that's gonna be a really good fight. I really do. Like, he's a really good fighter, but I know Slav is a good fighter.
Mhm. That's going to be a war on the ground. I already know it for sure.
I didn't
Really
think
dominant
anybody was
wrestlers,
beating,
man.
the Canadian idiot, and then Slav.
He's a beast on the ground, man. I'm telling you. Not that Slav's hands aren't dangerous, because they are. He's pretty good on a stand-up game, but when you get that
Yes.
guy on the ground, he's
I
like a monkey
kickboxed
down
him.
there.
I didn't get a chance to roll
Yeah.
with him that day.
And he's actually, I know he came in as the number 1 contender for the 170, but he's dropping a little bit of weight. He may be coming in at like closer to 160, 155. So we'll see. We'll see. I know he's been putting in quite a bit of work at the gym too, and he's been getting his eating right. So naturally he's been dropping weight. But yeah, we've been talking about it. I wanted to bring a bunch of guys out this month. But due to RSV, man, this freaking respiratory issue that's been going around kind of hit some of our guys. And, so the training camp that we had set up kind of had to put on a back burner. Some of the guys are getting healthy, so I may have to push that off till next month, which is fine. The April event's looking to be a really awesome event. I already know Stoner Bro is coming back for that April event.
Oh,
I
yes.
spoke with him.
Stoner Bro Flex.
Yes, man. He's going to be out there for the 420 event. So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Is it on 420 this year?
I don't know. I know it was last
It
year.
has been before.
It has been before. I hope it is. If he's coming out,
it's on the 18th or it's on the 25th. But I want to say
we're going to call it 420 event.
We'll call it the 420 event.
Yeah.
We'll see. Everyone wear green.
Hell yeah. One other shout out to Dirty Lefty, man. Dirty Lefty traveled again all the way from the Seattle area, traveled down to Dirty Lefty. Dirty Lefty, who's been training with Lights Out, actually.
Oh, good.
And Dirty Lefty, he's traveled all the way down from the Seattle area to come and train with us this Friday at the Friday Night Fray for All. Dirty Lefty is actually looking to transfer from boxing to kickboxing, and I thought that's a really solid move for him, so looking forward to seeing what he does in the ring here in the near future. Yeah, man. Also, a quick little personal shout out to Flintstone. We got Noah in our prayers, man. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Get better quick, little man. And shout out to the Reptilian Top team and the love of my life, Red Fox. She's going to be going on a business trip this week, so safe travels, babe. And yeah, man, that's pretty much what I got. What about yourself?
Hold on a second. I'm just gonna answer this question. Sorry, there's no money involved. There's no money involved at the scrapyard. It's an amateur exhibition matchup. You don't get paid as being an amateur fighter anywhere legally. So yeah, it's just for fun. It's for practice. It's for, getting seen by people. So, shout outs. Well, Mandy Bear, shout out to her, always putting up with my shit. Supporting me, all that stuff. Shout out to the team, you guys. You guys come out every month. You guys help out every month. You guys are involved with us. You guys are the immediate community, the ones that are super close to everything. Shout out to all the fighters that come out and compete at the scrapyard. And then lastly, shout out to all the fans. You guys, really appreciate you guys joining in on our podcast. I think we got 400 people watching right now. So, appreciate you guys all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because, this was a podcast, but we only do a podcast like maybe once every 2 weeks. We're a fight channel. We're putting fights out every single day. So if you want to see those fights, you got to subscribe.
And you're going to want to see those fights, guys. They're, like I said, nowhere else are you seeing just the quality of the video that you're putting out there is huge, but you're seeing these high, all different ranges from amateurs, man, to the really, like you said, level zeros, guys that just want to get out there and test themselves, who've never really been in a fight before, to guys that are almost on their way to being like that pro, like they're on that verge of going pro. Some of them, like their next fight is pro fight, and we're getting to see just the very end of their amateur careers. So yeah, man, you're not getting that anywhere else. That diversity of skill set and experience at one event, it's just not happening. Not to mention so many different varieties of matches that are out there now. We're bringing armor matches to the freaking scrapyard.
You
guys.
never know what you're going to see or who you're going to see at the scrapyard.
Never, man.
And I could just say this confidently that it's just a matter of time before we see somebody that fought in the scrapyard fight in the UFC.
100%. 100% at these really high end promotions. Not to get ahead of myself, but Malik is looking like he's going to be on Showtime, HBO, something at these really high level boxing events here shortly, man. He's a beast right now. So big shout out to him. And Terrifier, man. Terrifier, he's a big guy. He's definitely lives up to his name. There are not too many big guys out there that have the agility that he has. So that can take him really
He's
far.
a 205er now.
Yeah.
We could see him
huge at 205.
I could say this, that I could see him in the UFC someday.
100%. 100%, man.
Well, it's been a great podcast tonight. So
thank you, sir. I've enjoyed it. Miss talking to you. I can't wait to see you this Saturday. We're gonna have a great time. Got to make sure we get some more pictures. We don't take enough pictures. I know we're always busy at the events.
Let's get some sparring in.
Yes, we'll have to do some more sparring too, and maybe Barn Dog will be there again to teach us a lesson. Man,
he will be.
He's a beast.
I get my monthly spar session in. I've been slacking so much. I need to find some motivation. I've been looking under rocks and up in trees, and I can't find it anywhere. So I don't know what to do.
Hey, you'll get punched in the face. There's nothing like motivating like that. Yeah, for sure.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And until next time, peace out.
Later, guys.